Chris and I, we just met at a party. It was at my house, just like back when we were in high school. We were both like 16 years old, and I don't really remember a lot of it. And then, yeah, I remember meeting her, and then we always like kind of knew each other, but never really hung out or anything.
You're everything, you're every song I ever sing.
Her first impression of me, she at least she tells me, she says that she thought I was a nice guy. That's what she always says, so I guess that's her first impression.
Then 24 hours in a day.
That's the first word, like, I think it was like natural, probably. I think it was just like the natural progression of things. Like, I think both of us were pretty like feeling it, so like, yeah, we had just gotten done boating and like with all of our friends and stuff and my family, and then they're like, everyone had left, and then like I walked her to her car and we just like kind of kissed, and it was really good. But I'd say natural. So I was the first one to say I love you. So we've just been dating for like a little while. And then we were just like hanging out at my house. We had like gone on a date or whatever, and then come back to my house, and then we were just sitting there talking, and we just talked like for a really long time. And then like I walked her to her car to leave, and then yeah, we were just like talking, saying goodbye or whatever. And then like I knew I wanted to tell her that because like I felt like it was real, and it was like I felt like she was feeling the same thing, so I told her I loved her, and then, you know, we kissed a little bit, and then she told me that she loved me, so it was pretty nice. So, Christa wanted like a pretty unique ring, so we went to like a jeweler in like Rexburg that does like custom rings, and so we went there on like a Saturday, and they said it would take about a week to get ready. We had like decided, or she had decided that that was the exact ring that she wanted. She knew for sure, and so we had them start the ring, and then so we were expecting Saturday, and like we'd already picked out a date to get married, just because I don't know, we wanted to do things backwards or whatever. But so we already knew we were going to get married, so it wasn't like we were like already progressing, so I already knew she was going to say yes and stuff. So Saturday, she knew I was going to get the ring, but like I called the place a couple times during the week and asked them to have it ready by Friday. And then on Thursday, we were supposed to go hiking. It was like this really beautiful day in Rexburg, and we were going to go hiking after classes and stuff. But we didn't end up because I had like a group project or something. And then Friday, it was like super stormy and snowing, but I knew that I'd have the ring, so I was like, let's still go hiking just in the evening. We'll just like practice like being in the cold for like snowboarding or like hiking in the cold or whatever. And she's like, okay, we'll do that. So like Friday is like super stormy all day, and like it was actually snowing when I got the ring. I got the ring at like 5, and then like I went to pick her up to go on like a hike, and then we like went out, and then we like drove like 20 minutes outside of Rexburg up like Kelly Canyon to this like canyon that like overlooks the entire like flat area, and then it faces west, so you can watch the sunset. And then we just like hiked up a little ways. By that time it stopped snowing, but it was like still overcast over the whole area, so we hiked up a ways, and then we just like sat because the sun started to set, so it got like dark, and then it got like really bright because all the sun shined through the clouds and lit up like the whole mountainside. And then we were just like sitting there talking, and then I just like reached into my jacket and like pulled out the ring. I was just like, hey Christa, will you marry me? And then like she's like, yes. And then I just took the ring off and then like put it on her, and then we just like sat there and talked and held hands. And I don't know, I thought it was really special because like a lot of times people have like photographers and like people trying to capture the moment, but I think that was like a special moment that we could just share with each other. I'm your friend when you love. I don't know, we've done a lot of really fun things, like a lot of fun stuff. There's two that come to mind. I don't know, we'd always, during the summer, we'd go dirt biking together, like in the evenings, which was super fun. But probably the best one, we went to a Trevor Hall concert, and that was like our second like official date, and I don't know, it was just like really fun, and it was like an amazing concert. And like the best part of it was, so it's like a pretty small venue with like probably like 400 or 500 people there, maybe like 700, and like we're there and we're still just getting to know each other, and like we had some other friends that were there too. And then like towards the end of the concert, like Trevor Hall, like he threw his pick out into the audience, and then like it hit Christa in like the chest and then like fell on the ground, but like no one really saw it, but I saw it. And so then I like pulled out my phone and like turned the light on, and then like the pick was like right by my foot, so I like picked it up, and so we got the pick from the concert, which is like really cool memory to have. I guess I give everyone a chance. Like I don't really like, I try not to like judge people right off the bat. So I think that's something that she likes about me. I don't know, there's a lot of things I really like, but one of them is she's always like really happy. She's like this just little like a sunbeam, like just a little kid that's just like always smiling. It's just like when she like comes into a room or something, I feel like the mood in the room is always elevated. So yeah, I really think that she's like a positive influence in the world. Yeah, there's like a lot of different factors. One of them that comes to my mind is so on my mission for like 2 years I kept this piece of paper, and like from time to time I'd like write down something that I really liked and like someone or thought would be a good attribute in like a future spouse. And then what I did is I like, instead, rather than like seeking for that person, I said, okay, this is what I want, so I'm going to develop that in myself to try to attract someone like that. And then yeah, I guess it worked, because once Chris and I started dating more, like I kind of like looked at that list, and like everything on that list she fulfilled. And so that wasn't like the deciding factor or anything, but and then I just looked at opportunities and like taking opportunities, and if I take this opportunity, it will provide me with everything I want in the future. So and that's how I kind of live my life, is taking opportunities and seeing that where that will take me. And I think this is an opportunity that I'd be dumb to pass up. That'd be, so in my car in high school, I'd always kind of park on a little bit of a slope. So I got in the habit of setting my parking brake all the time. So I never don't set my parking brake pretty much. And so when like, and then she drives a lot too. Like I don't necessarily like driving a lot, so I let her drive all the time. And so whenever I park, I like always set the parking brake really like firmly. And then when she drives, like gets in the car, like she has to like take the parking brake off, but she never sets it. So usually she forgets to take it off. So I like always have to like remind her to take it off. And then a lot of times she has to like use like 2 hands to put it down. So yeah, that's probably the one thing that she'd probably like, or one of the things she would get rid of me, or rid of in me, is for me to stop saying the parking brake.
All of me.
So you should probably sleep in a little bit in the day, like she'd sleep in just a bit. And then I don't know, she just want to do like the craziest things. Like she probably want, I don't know, not super crazy, but she want to go to the beach and like have fun at the beach, and like do something at the beach, though, not just sit there, like either go like snorkeling or surfing, so an activity at the beach. And then we'd go from like the beach, I'm just assuming we'd be together, go from the beach to like go on like a hike to like a beautiful place in Tahoe or something. And then we'd like chill in like some hammocks or something and just listen to music. And then like part of that we just like eat dinner together, like super nice dinner, but just like kind of like outdoor dinner or something. And then like go to a concert from there. We would finish the day by going to a concert. So mainly just like a bunch of activities, but then like with music involved. Oh, we like to do a lot together. But probably our favorite thing, I don't know, is just I don't know, like we like to go like on walks together. We love like having like deep talks like around like fires. Like we love having like campfires and having talks around there. We love to snuggle. Yeah, that's what my roommates are making fun of me for, is because we're always snuggling. Um, we like to like I don't know, we like to listen to music together. Um, we like to dirt bike together, play basketball. Yeah, there's just I don't know. We just do everything together. So just living life. I don't know if it's junk food, but it's not super healthy if you drink a lot of it. But chocolate milk. What's your favorite? Probably snowboarding. Yeah, snowboarding. The gospel. Well, actually, I love the gospel more than her because that works out. Um, but yeah, probably snowboarding. Um, yeah, Chris, I'm just really happy that we met, and like, I'm glad that I don't know that we hit things off so well, and like I've always dreamt of having like a girl like you in my life, and I'm really excited to marry you and continue our lives together.